Today I would like to teach you how to find a missing factor if you know one of the factors of your function and you know the graph of that function. So let's take a look at what we got. So we have a third degree polynomial graph. That's what it tells us. So this graph right here represents a third degree polynomial. And I look at the factor that I'm given here and I notice that the factor is going to be a second degree polynomial. If I know one of the factors is a second degree, but yet the overall function is a third degree, then I know the missing factor must be a first degree polynomial. And a first degree polynomial will have the basic structure of x plus or minus some unknown number. Okay? Now there could be a coefficient here in front of the x. There could be. All right, so just know that it could be like cx plus or minus some other value, call it d or something. All right. In this problem though, the c will be a 1. And the reason for that is because I'm dealing with a whole number, I can already tell. I'm dealing with a whole number root there. So in other words, ready? The root here, okay, is going to be a -3. There's only one location where this function crosses the x-axis and it's there. Now the problem with this function above is that this factor has no real roots to it, no real factors, right? What are two numbers that multiply? You recognize this as a quadratic. What are two numbers that multiply to 2 but that add to 2 as well? Please don't give me an answer in terms of real numbers because it doesn't exist. You'd have to use imaginary numbers. So that being said, I know then the location of this root here at x equaling -3. I know that that is a real root, and there's no way that that real root is coming from this factor. Ooh, it must be coming from that factor. Therefore, what I have to do is turn this root into a factor by simply adding 3 on both sides. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I have to set this equal to 0 so I can see the root. Don't you see that now? Do you see that root there? What did I say? Root? Factor. Oops, factor. What are you going to do? Don't you see that factor there? I'm just trying to confuse you. That's all I'm doing. I'm confusing you now. I didn't mean to. I apologize. Please forgive me. So take a look at that factor. That looks familiar, right? So therefore, when you go back to your factor over here, let's erase the c. The c is going to be a 1. It's just x. And it's not plus or minus anymore. It's going to be +3. Simply put, what you can do is you can take this value of x minus 3 and simply turn it into a positive and just write x next to it and you're done. That's the shortcut. Okay? Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate it. If this video helped you out at all, if you can like, subscribe, hit the bells and notifications, and I don't know what else there is. Tell some of your classmates and some of your friends, even tell your teacher. They might then recommend us as a tool for you guys to use at home. Take care.